The brain is held in a rigid cage which is called the skull. The human brain is divided into a hemisphere and a brainstem. The brainstem is divided into a medulla, a pons, a midbrain, and a diencephalon. A medulla, a pons, a midbrain, and diencephalon. The midbrain extends from its junction with the pons right down to the junction with the diencephalon. It has a cavity which is the cerebral aqueduct. The midbrain extends from its junction with the pons right down to the junction with the diencephalon. It has a cavity which is the cerebral aqueduct. The diencephalon extends from its junction with the midbrain to its junction with the cerebral cortex, a ball. It has a thalamus which is placed lateral and posterior, and a hypothalamus which is placed in front. Behind we have the epithalamus, which consists of the pineal gland and the habenula trigones. The cavity of the diencephalon is the third ventricle. Structures of the basal ganglia are seen in this picture frame. They are lateral and anterior to the diencephalon. This is the head of the caudate nucleus, the body of the caudate nucleus, and the tail of the caudate nucleus. Lateral to the caudate nucleus is the internal capsule which strikes the corpus striatum. The corpus striatum is found right inside this structure. Lateral to the corpus striatum is the insular cortex. The cerebral cortex is divided into several lobes. You have the frontal lobe, the parietal lobe, the occipital lobe, and the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is separated from the parietal and the frontal lobes by the lateral sulcus. The central sulcus separates the frontal lobe from the parietal. The central sulcus is the one that goes down most inferior of all the sulci. In front of it is the precentral sulcus, or gyrus. Gyrus is the motor area. The postcentral gyrus is the sensory area. The fourth ventricle can be seen after the removal of the cerebellum. It is placed behind the pons and the medulla. It is rhomboid in shape. Its most inferior part is the obex, which is followed by the hypoglossal and the vagal trigones. Above the vagal trigone, you have the lateral recesses. Above the lateral recesses are the facial colliculi and the stria medullaris together with the vestibular area. Superiorly is the fastigium in the fourth ventricle.